Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 8 of In the Man Cave. How are you all doing? Oh, that's right. We can't hear you. Shane, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantabulous. How are you doing?
Fantabulous. I am doing pretty dang good. Um, it's a great night, beautiful outside, and it's 7 o'clock at night, and it's completely dark out, so that's cool. Yeah, man, just chilling out, and I'm enjoying it.
Okay, well, we have a tag that I just found for questions to ask a guy. I figured, hey, since we're in the man cave, let's ask guy questions.
Sure.
They're all 100% stellar, so I'm not going to say, they're all like home runs, but, sometimes you got to hit a single a couple of times.
Sure. Let's do it.
Okay, one thing that you'll never do again.
Eat a live frog's heart.
That's a pretty good answer. I don't really. I don't do what I don't like to do, so I will never do like stuff I don't like again. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
What's something I never do again?
So what's something that happened to you that you're like, fuck that?
I had to eat horseradish lunch and it sucked.
Oh yeah, dude.
And I know it's like
that.
horseradish compared to live frog's heart are two different things.
I don't know, man. I'd rather have the frog
Horseradish-
heart. I really would. At least there was some meat to it. Horseradish, man, that stuff, I cannot do it. Too much.
Like we said before recording, maybe it's just not my taste. It
Yeah.
could be someone else's taste.
Just
I
not
think it's
your
bad.
thing.
It's just not for me.
I know a lot of people like horseradish, but I agree with what you say, but at the same time, horseradish was made by the devil. So, next question.
Would you prefer to be twice as smart or twice as happy?
Would I rather be twice as smart or twice as happy? Huh. Well, that's a thinker because being twice as happy is great. But being twice as smart would be pretty awesome. But if you're twice as smart, you might be twice as douchey. And I'm already douchey enough for the both of us, so I don't know. I'll go with the happiness because happiness does mean a lot.
Just because in my mind when I first read it, it was, well, if I'm twice as smart, then I'm going to realize I'm not happy. And it's going to make me even more unhappy. So I'd rather just be happy. And if I'm dumb, but at least I'm happy.
That's right. And I'd rather be dumb and happy than unhappy and smart.
This is I'm skipping that one. That was... What happened the last time you cried? Tears ran down my face, you dumbass. Like, I don't know what else to do that one. What's the last time you were very nervous about doing something? When was the last time you were very nervous doing something?
It just happened recently, too.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just got a phone call.
Who is it from?
866 number, so I don't know. So I declined it.
Okay, I was going to say, that was a good spot where we can just jump back into it and I can edit all this out, so it's fine.
Okay.
Let's see. The last time I was really, really nervous. Huh. I don't get nervous that often, though. That's the thing. Huh.
It wasn't recent, but like your wedding, were you nervous?
Oh my god, dude! I was peeing down my leg. I was so nervous.
I mean, that was a year and a half ago, but
it was. Hey, you should know.
Mine is definitely buying a house. I mean,
there's
a whole process of it, and putting the offer in, and then waiting a whole month for it to close, and getting, you need to fix this, this, and this. It was like, well, we don't have the money to fix all that, so yeah, it was very nerve-wracking.
Okay, I've got one. We refinanced our car a couple months ago and put it all in my name. That was pretty nerve-wracking. Because, I knew it was going to work out, but, they were taking a while to do things, and I was just like, what if I did something wrong? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, but it ended up being okay, obviously. Well, not obviously to everybody else, but it ended up being okay. I got really nervous about it. Next question.
What would surprise your parents about you?
Let's see. My parents know quite a bit about me, and they know I'm kind of extrovert guy, so like I don't think I could do much to surprise them, but there's really not much to me that's like people who know me at least, like I'm kind of a weird guy, but I guess the fact that I shot myself one time, they don't really know about that one, so I guess that would surprise them, but at the same time it wouldn't. So I want to like kind of go in on that one just so people don't think I'm like crazy or suicidal. I was shooting a target. Target was on a metal pole. Buckshot, bounce back, stuck in my arm. It's still in my arm right now. I can play with it right now. It feels really weird. So yeah. Mom and Dad, if you're listening to this, I doubt you are because you don't know how to work technology unless I tell you to. I shot myself in the arm by accident, so yay. But you?
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah, what's up?
I just want to check this voice notes because it sounds really weird, so I just want to see what it is.
Sure.
Sorry for interrupting you right there, but...
Don't worry.
Actualmente estamos viendo un problema con su cuenta
Okay.
y necesitamos
Can you hear it?
635-6988 para evitar interrupción en su servicio. Gracias.
They thought you were sick or something?
Okay. Okay, we're back in. All right. What? I don't know. Like, I usually, like, if I did something in, like, high school where I lied to my parents, like, to be like, okay, we're gonna go here, but we're actually going there, like, I told them afterwards. So, like, nothing now would surprise them. I don't think I have really any surprises for my parents anymore.
I did actually, recently I bought a Jeffrey Dahmer shirt that got me in a lot of trouble at work. That was fun. But recently I bought a Jeffrey Dahmer shirt and I wore it and my parents were like, Joshua! So I guess that kind of surprised them. Because they, like the idiots I work with, think that I was advocating cannibalism and murder. But, next question.
What superpower would you like to have for a day?
For a day? Can I choose what day?
Yeah.
Okay, I would choose a weekend, and I would choose to... Let's see, I gotta really think on this one. I would choose to pause time so I could stay up super late and then go to... Okay, hold on. I would choose to pause time so I could stay up super late and then when I was tired, pause time, go to sleep, unpause, and go right back into staying up late. It's a very complicated answer, but yes.
I'd probably pick a not boring one, but a more generic one like speed, super speed. Just because I watch Flash all the time, and I'd love just to be like, okay, I'm at work. It took me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back home.
Yeah.
Only for a day, so it's not like it's anything. But whatever. Next question: what fictional character do you have a crush on?
Oh my god, man! let's see. Hermione. Man, I love me some Hermione.
I'm gonna just have to go Wonder Woman just because I just saw her on the big screen and she was awesome.
She's pretty.
Okay. Gotta skip that one because that's like, I'm a girl and I'm gonna ask you this question. Do you have a strange habit?
Do I have a strange habit? No, but so this is more visual, but I will explain it. But Shane, you'll be able to see it. I used to do this a lot. I used to curl my upper lip like I was making like a duck face when I was in like 4th grade. I do have some tics, like some facial tics, but it's usually like sometimes I'll like do like an extra breath. It's weird to explain. But I used to do that a lot when I was in 4th grade, and everybody would make fun of me for it, and I could just never stop. And right now, since I just did it like 4 times, I'm trying so hard not to do it again. But yeah, I used to. That was a strange habit. I'll count that as a habit. What about you?
Okay, I guess along the same lines then, I used to suction cups to my face. Like, suck in. Like, I'll show you, like, this is a wine glass, so it's not gonna work, but like, put it up here and, like, suck in. So, like, it was suction cup there. I don't know why I did it. I grew out of it, obviously, when I was a kid.
What the fuck, dude? That's kind of cool, man. I love that about you. That's so crazy. I love everything about that. I want to get behind that. That's so awesome. Owen Wilson. What? Yeah, Owen Wilson. I was going to say, that's not Owen Wilson, that's Luke Wilson, but never mind.
What was the last book you read that you absolutely loved?
The last book that I read was Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And that was back in, like, February. I don't read that often. But I'll just say...
You actually...
Huh?
You actually sat through that?
So I got it for my birthday last year, and I heard a lot of shit about it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to read it. I'm going to see what it's all about. And I read it. I read it in like 4 hours, and I was like, man, this book is not very good. It's like a 4th grader wrote it or something. But there's this book. It's a series of books. I cannot remember the author or the book. Well, I mean, like the series of books, but I'll look it up quick. But the book is called Blood Relations, I think, and it's really good. It's like like a murder mystery type series, and it's really, really, really interesting.
Okay.
About you?
My last one I read was Ready Player One. I read that at the beach all week.
That's a good book.
And I'm a geek, a nerd, whatever you want to call me. So I got all the references, even though I'm not an 80s kid. And there was a trailer for it this past weekend that me and my wife saw that she was like, what is this movie about? And I was just like, the trailer does not do it justice. The trailer's just like, we have all this 80 crap in it. Come see it. Where like it actually has a plot. And I just want to say, The Cursed Child, I only read the first couple pages. I couldn't get into it because it is the, play style. And it was just, I don't know. I think I'd do better if like I had a group of friends and we all just read it like out loud.
Yeah.
Instead of me trying to sit and like, okay, they're in first year. Oh, they got sorted. Oh, look, now they're in next year. Like, it was just oddly paced at the beginning, and I didn't want to get into it.
No, I understand. Talking about the Ready Player One, we had my friend had a pet rat for a little bit back in 2012, and he named it Parzival because of the book.
Yeah, cool.
So that was like, I was like, Parzival, because at that point I had just read the the summary of the book, and then I read the book and I was like, all right, tips off to you,
Okay, next question. The best TV show in the world.
The Office. I mean, duh.
Since you said The Office, I'm going to go with the different one, even though I love The Office. Office will always be tied for number one with Smallville.
Oh, man. Oh. I couldn't get into that show. I see the appeal, but man, I just could not get into that show. But I don't like DC that much. So, I mean.
There you go. I mean, I'm not saying it's, a great show every episode. There's those moments where it's like, this is stupid. But other episodes where I can probably sit and watch them over and over again and not get sick of it. But so, Office definitely, but Smallville close second just because Josh said Smallville.
That's a hard one for me to pick though. I mean, not really, but kind of, because like The Office, Friends, Family Guy, That '70s Show, American Dad, The Cosby Show. I could just sit there and just watch every episode and never get bored. So, I mean, but The Office, that's just like my new favorite, so I'm definitely going to go with that.
I'm just going to go with The Office just because every time I log into Netflix, even if, it's like, oh, I want to see that movie, I want to see that new TV show, I always pick The Office.
Right.
I basically Netflix to watch The Office.
Right.
So far, which have been your best year and why?
(2007) 2007 was such a great year because there were this one kid in my class, these two guys in my class, Jacob and Anthony. We had never really been friends before. In fact, I didn't really like them before, and we were in the class together, and we started to kind of become friends because that was the thing. My 6th grade class eventually all became one family. We all talked every day. We all, hung out with each other. We'd sit next to each other everybody in the class could have a conversation with everyone in the class, and it just worked from every angle. There were nobody was left out. Everyone helped each other. Everyone we all. It was just an amazing experience, and Jacob and Anthony and I, we became the 3 best friends that anyone could have, and it was so great. And then that summer was amazing. I had my 13th birthday party, and them and my girlfriend at the time came over. We all hung out and had fun. We all they all stayed over for 3 days in a row. Not my girlfriend because we were 13. Obviously, didn't want little Josh running around that early. And not that would have happened, but how 13-year-olds are. And then we in 7th grade started, and that was just such a great year for me. So yeah, definitely 2007. That was the best year.
Okay. I'm going to go with 2014 just because New Year's Eve 2013 is when I met my my wife. So obviously, that's a good thing. I finally, did the right thing career-wise. I quit my factory job, and I had no job all summer. So, yeah, it was stressful because it's I have to have some money coming in at some point because my savings is just going to dwindle and not replenish. But found the job I'm at now. It's been obviously 3 years, and yeah, was one of the best years. Obviously, other than getting married in 2016 and buying a house this year, 2014 kind of started the path to all that.
Sure. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's really, really cool.
How many people would you like to invite on a Friday night?
How many people would I like to what now?
How many people would you like to invite on a Friday night?
To go out and have fun with and stuff?
That's all it says.
Okay. I'm going to say I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, because it'd be Kirsty and I going out, so then 3 or 4 other people would make up to 6, and I don't want too many people because I'm the kind of person I want to talk to everybody. I want to interact with everyone, so I definitely wouldn't. I'd feel overwhelmed if there were more than 4 or 5 people there.
I would invite more just because everyone I know is busy. So invite 15, maybe get 2 people to show up. So, I I would only want a certain number of people just because, like you said, you want to talk to everyone. You don't want to have someone feel left out, and yeah, it's just better with less people than like having a group of 15.
Right. It's more personal that way too.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite TV program as a child?
Oh. Let's see. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I freaking love that show, man. That was my shit.
Okay. I'm going to have to go with Power Rangers. I was Power Ranger kid growing up.
That shows the age gap between us.
I mean, but we're only 4 years apart. Like,
I know, but like,
so it's not like
I remember the Power Rangers, but like, you were old enough to actually make an experience of it. I remember watching them being like, let's see what's on SpongeBob. You know, like, that was me.
I had the original Power Rangers. I know it's like Power Rangers, Ninja, Forest, Tree, Lion, Tiger Force now. But yeah, the original was the best. Even though the stories of set and like how bad they treat them like are now out. But like, did you see the new Power Ranger movie?
No, I'm not a big Power Ranger fan anymore, so I just didn't bother.
Pretty good. I'll admit. I mean, but I was a Power Ranger kid growing up, so maybe that's another thing.
Yeah,
It's pretty good. It set itself up for a sequel, but it didn't do well enough to probably make one. Okay. Okay. And just gonna end on this one, just because of what happened last night. Are you aware of the news?
So what now?
Do you think that it's important to be aware of the news?
Oh, what happened last night?
Charles Manson died.
Oh yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Sad day. Sad day. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, yeah, it is important, but at the same time, it's too damn depressing, man. Like, I think it's important to keep up with the weather. Definitely keep up with the weather. But like, 75 people were murdered yesterday. 25 people were killed today. ISIS is going to drop 17 bombs tomorrow. Like, how about, like, I used to always make fun of it as a kid, but maybe I want to see the water skiing squirrel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think, well, it just sucks for us because, hold on. I was going to burp, sorry. It just sucks for us because we can have information at our fingertips. Like, I found out about Bin Laden that night. Like, I was on Twitter and everyone's tweeting about it. Like, so, but when my parents were kids, they were watching the news and it was like, here's something that happened a week ago. We just found out about it.
yeah.
I thought that was that bad, but it wasn't like they knew. Oh yeah, well they knew that Kennedy was shot, but like, they didn't hear about the grocery store being robbed until like a day later.
Right, like, just like, and here's the thing. Crime, believe it or not, crime has actually gone down, maybe this year excluded, but crime has gone down significantly since 1986. We just have way too much media coverage over everything. I mean, like, back in the 70s, sure, you had the Zodiac Killer, but did you have the Facebook Live killers or the Facebook Live torturers? No, You didn't have all this stuff to make controversial news.
And my parents always said they always had 3 channels, and I feel like one of them isn't like 24-hour news of we're going to tell you about this about the president or this about this mass shooting in Columbus or this mass shooting in California. Like,
Yeah.
they had to say, we have 30 minutes. We better give what we think is the best news and be done with it.
And in northern, in a small station in like 76 or something like that, I could have the date wrong. And I don't remember the lady's name, but
They didn't think about it.
huh?
Cheryl.
Yes.
It's like Cheryl.
She killed herself on live TV. She said,
Yeah,
in
'cause
keeping up with Channel 9's Blood and Guts, you're going to see a real live suicide. And then she pulled out a gun and shot herself in the face. Like, what the fuck? Talking about going out in a bang.
Yeah, she was sick of doing all those fluff pieces, so she made herself news.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, I would hate to be. And there's only one known tape of that, and it's in that town's sheriff's office desk. Like, it will never be released online, supposedly. But then there was Bud Dwyer in like '86 or '87. He was a senator or something that was really depressed because he was completely tarnished by this accusations about something. Turned out to be he was completely guilty, but he killed himself on live TV. He gave a press conference. It was just a normal press conference, and it turned out to be his suicide note to the world. And he said, if you're offended by graphic images, you might want to turn away. And then he pulled out a revolver and shot himself in the head. And, like, you could see it on YouTube. I don't remember him watching it because it's depressing, but it's not overly graphic. But anyway, like, it's crazy, all the stuff that you can see nowadays. But, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, on that note, I'm going to say we're going to cut it off for here. Join us next week when we talk about something interesting. Shane, that's all I've got.
Yep, that's all I got. I'm signing out.
See you guys.